What's up, y'all? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you could, please hit the like button, subscribe button, in order to stay up to date with my Teachable Tuesdays content. And I would like to welcome you to a Teachable Tuesday Shorts, where in 5 minutes or less, I do my best to talk about a topic that you guys came up with or something that came to my mind. And as you guys know, we are on the Real series, and we started off with freedom. So I kind of want to expand on one of the freedoms that I didn't mention in my longer video, which, by the way, I'm going to leave a link in the description below if you haven't checked out that video yet. But I want to talk about financial freedom and why that is so important. And I think that plays a big role in the freedom aspect of just us as humans in general. What is financial freedom? Financial freedom is the ability to do what you desire to financially without many or any restrictions for that matter. Now, how do you achieve financial freedom? A lot of people, they believe that it's just about being rich. That's not necessarily the case. I was watching a video that my mom sent to me last night. I'm going to leave a link to the description for that video as well, because I think that video was amazing. I can't remember the guy's name right now, but I subscribed to his channel because he was just dropping gems. And it's stuff that, went in correlation to what my family was telling me about as far as, healthy financial habits and whatnot. But one way that you can get into financial freedom is get rid of your debt, okay? Every single one of us, those of you who are watching this video at this time, has encountered some form of debt, or you may encounter some form of debt at some point in time. Different forms of debts could be payday loans, they could be student loans, credit cards, things of that sort. You want to get rid of all of your debts first. That is the first step to financial freedom. Actually, I take it back. Make that in conjunction of having a savings, having an emergency fund. And the reason why I say having an emergency fund is important, because if something happens tomorrow, God forbid, and you don't have the funds to cover it, you are technically in financial danger. So, a big part of that is making sure you have an emergency account set up just for rainy days, and also making sure you are taking care of your debt. You want to do those in that order, so I apologize. Step one is actually making sure you have a savings fund. Step two for financial freedom would be making sure that you are taking care of your debt. Your high interest debt, get rid of that first, and then come back to the lower interest debt. All right? I know some of you guys who are watching this may have family members or friends you might have to pay back. Trust me, I've been there. Worry about that on a later end, okay? Take care of the debt that's going to affect you. If you have an agreement with family and friends and whatnot, pay them back when you can. But, take care of your high interest and low interest debt first, all right? So another step to financial freedom is making sure that you are living below your means, all right? A lot of times we know our salary will make 40, 50, 60, 70K, and we try to afford things that are going to disrupt that, all right? You always want to make sure you're living below your means, because that gives you a chance to save more money. And the more money that you save, guess what? The more you can invest, the more you can live life, the more you have money stored away for rainy days. That's one of the reasons why I said savings fund and debt first, because that'll help clear up some of the things that are going on, so that way you can shift that money to other things like investments. When I say live life, I know everybody here loves to go on vacations, right? I'm traveling to a couple of places this year. I'm going to Chicago. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going home to visit my family for the holidays. All of that requires money. So what I'm doing right now is making sure I take care of some of my debts and making sure I build on my savings fund, so that way I can have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yes, it's important to make money, but at the same time, you got to make sure that you are living life. Sorry about that. My battery is going low. I had to fix that. That's why if you wonder why I was pointing to the camera. But yeah, so those are just a few examples of financial freedom. But I think financial freedom is a way for human beings to be free, because I'm not saying money is, how can I say this? I'm trying to get this saying. Forgive me, I'm going to go slightly over 5 minutes. But somebody said two phrases. Number one, money is the root of all evil. Money is not the root of all evil. It's the worship of money that can cause problems. All right. And then number two, somebody also said that money is not everything in life. And that's absolutely correct. But money can solve a lot of problems. Just saying. I ain't saying money, is going to completely make you happy. But money can put you on a happier side compared to being broke. Just being real. All right. So make sure you're practicing financial freedom. If you're somebody who's in a position like me where you don't necessarily have it all together just yet, it's okay. Just continue to build in that direction. There's nothing wrong with starting from ground zero or even starting from ground negative 500 as long as you're starting from somewhere and working towards a point to where you can be financially free. All right. Again, this is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.